Hey consumers, welcome back to Amateur Consumption. I'm Isaac.
I'm Mary.
Welcome back to our craft beer series. Today we're going to take a look at Ass Clown.
So today we're going to be drinking the IPA from Ass Clown. Ass Clown is in Cornelius, North Carolina, which is essentially like a northeast suburb of Charlotte. And they're called Ass Clown because the brewer and the owner of the brewery was a home brewer, and he was part of a group of home brewers. They were all friends, and he decided to start up his own place, and one of his friends goes, "Man, you're such an ass clown." And that is where the name came from.
And their slogan is, "Drink one, don't be one." All right, so what do you see in this IPA right off the bat?
It's hazy.
Hazy. East Coast,
Yeah.
maybe. So, yeah, it's opaque. You can almost see through it, almost.
But you can't.
But you can't.
It's also relatively on the lighter side for an IPA.
What do you think?
smell it?
Yeah, what do you think of the smell?
I feel like it's very heavy on the citrus.
Probably Citra hops.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't smell that herby smell that we normally
not
get
as much.
In an IPA. This is more of that, like you said, that citrus.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of like that East Coast smell, focusing more on the citrus flavors rather than the West Coast stuff.
But it doesn't look like it's gonna be like New England style necessarily.
No, I agree.
It's probably just somewhere in between, like a filtered, standard, like even Midwest IPA versus New England. I feel like this falls somewhere in between based on the look and smell.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's give it a taste.
Yeah. It's not as hoppy as I expected for an IPA.
The IBU's probably your low mid 60s.
Yeah.
On this.
I don't know that I'm the biggest fan, to
Okay.
be honest. I think it's decent, but I feel like this is one of those beers that falls in that weird in between that like isn't quite hoppy enough for me, but it also isn't. It's like too hoppy still to be a different style.
Yeah.
And I feel like with this style of beer, like I want it to be more bitter than this one is.
I feel like the citrus does really come out, and not just orange flavors, but I get a lot of lemon flavor in this. The lemon rind, the lemon zest, the lemon juice really comes out in this beer.
What do you think?
I agree. I typically like something a little bit more bitter, a little bit more hop forward than this. It tastes good. It's just maybe not my first choice when it comes to an IPA.
So the Ass Clown Brewery location, as I mentioned before, is in Cornelius, and it's kind of in this area that's kind of industrial.
It's kind of like a business park.
Yeah, it's kind of like a business park, so it's a little bit hard to find.
Yep.
But just drive around and eventually you'll see the sign if you're visiting there. It is a smaller tasting room than some other ones in the Charlotte area, especially. Which I think speaks to the size of the brewery. The brewery itself is also smaller and smaller production. But there's still some nice seating in there. It's kind of like a funky vibe. There's like couches and stools.
Yeah, very laid back.
Yeah, very laid back, relaxed atmosphere. You can get flights there, which is really nice, so you can taste different things. And then there's like descriptions of some of the beers on the ceiling, which is kind of fun.
It's kind of almost like your friend is a home brewer and he opened up a big space in his house, and like you can just come there and drink.
Yeah, it's very
homey feel.
For sure.
Aren't the things on the ceiling beers that are gone now?
Maybe.
Because they have like ceiling tiles and they have descriptions and names of beers. I think that they're not pouring anymore, but I don't remember the context of those.
Yeah. It's a cool atmosphere for sure to visit. Definitely different than a lot of the other breweries. So
it should definitely be on the top of your list if you're looking to explore breweries in Charlotte.
So for me, I would think I would give this beer about a 5. It's not something that I'm crazy about. If I got a taste of it, I might not order it. Maybe I'd look for something else. But if I just ordered it off the list and got a pint of it, it would be fine. Like, I wouldn't send it back or anything. Like, it's decent.
Yeah, and I think in the context of this, I'm probably going to rate it a 4 out of 10 to a 5 out of 10. it's not something that I'm really excited about, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad beer. It just doesn't fit our flavor profile. The construction of the beer itself is right where it needs to be. I think that it probably tastes exactly what they intended to. It just doesn't really fit what we're looking for.
For sure. Thanks so much for watching this week's episode of Craft Beer. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Get your craft on.